Probably the single most painful event of my life, but also shaped me in such a beautiful way, was when I was 11 years old. We had no money for food and it was Thanksgiving. And so we'd been without food before. We'd have crackers and butter and, we survived. But we weren't gonna have a Thanksgiving feast. And there was a knock at the door and I go to the door and there's this giant guy there with groceries in each hand. And he had a pot beside him on the ground with an uncooked turkey. And I just like, who are you here for? He goes, I'd like to speak to your father. And my mom and dad were yelling at each other, saying things that you could never take back. And I'm trying to make sure my younger brother and sister, they're 5 and 7 years younger, wouldn't hear any of this. That day changed my life because I thought it was gonna be the most exciting day. Dad, go to the front. What is it? I said, it's for you. You answered, no, it's for you. I remember I opened the door and I was just so excited to see my father be happy, like we're gonna have a feast, this is gonna be incredible. And he got angry and he's like, we don't accept charity. He went to slam the door in the man's face and the man's foot was there, so it bounced off his foot. He still opened the groceries. He's like, sir, I'm just the delivery guy. He said, it's not charity. Everybody has a tough time. Someone bought this and they're sending it to you as a gift. My father said, we don't take charity. He goes to close the door again. This time the guy's shoulder was there also, so it bounced off again. And then I was standing right there and there was this moment I'll never forget where this man looked at my father and he looked at me and he said, sir, don't let your ego make your family suffer. And the veins on my dad's face on the side of his neck, I'll never forget, they bulged, like his face turned red. I thought I was gonna punch him in the face. And then there's this moment, my dad's shoulders dropped, he took the groceries, slammed the door, didn't say thank you, and stormed off. And I just remember thinking, like, how come he's not happy? You talk about pain, it's like, I love my father so much. And there's basically 3 decisions that I think everybody makes in their life, that whether they're aware of it or not, moment to moment. First, you gotta decide what to focus on. Every moment of your life, there's something grabbing your focus, and you don't experience life, you experience the part of life you focus on. And then the second decision you make about once you focus on something is, what does it mean? Is this the end or the beginning? If you think it's the end of a relationship, you're gonna behave different than it's the beginning, right? My dad's meaning was that he was worthless. And so then the third decision is, what do I do? Which, whatever meaning you come up with creates the emotions, which affects what you do, and what he decided to do is leave our family. And then the meaning, though, is what changed my whole life, which was, wow, strangers care.